What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. New York drill rapper Sheff G has been arrested on RICO charges along with 32 other gang members after a 5-year investigation. We already know what's finna happen. He going to jail, he ain't never getting out. You got 32 co-defendants. You tell me one nigga you know with 32 co-defendants that ever got out of jail. The streets are flawed. The streets is a myth. The no snitching code is a myth. So why the hell you out here doing crime with 32 other people? We know how the story go. 32 people out here committing crimes. They calling themselves a gang. The moment they get locked up on a RICO, 28 gonna cooperate already. And that's bad news for Sheff G, because everybody gonna blame him and he gonna get the most charges. We all seen this story before. 32 people get arrested, 28 people cooperate. They gotta blame somebody, so they gonna blame the big fish. Sheff G got notoriety, he got fame, he got money, so everybody gonna blame him and say Sheff G made me do it. He threatened my mama. He put the weapon in my hand, told me to spray at the building. I fear for my life, and I think that's just shameful and despicable. It's disgusting how these gangsters be out here on these streets. They be mean mugging you, stepping all on your foot on the sidewalk, bumping into you. But the moment they get locked up, they copping pleas within 2 months talking about, I fear for my life, Sheff G made me do it. I'm not that type of person. Negro, please. And Sheff G, I feel bad for you, because you ain't never getting out. You might well cop a plea deal if you can, and let this be a lesson learned to all you gangsters out there. I know the gangster story is I want to be the top dog in the streets. I want to be the top dog on the block. I'm the head nigga in charge. I run my gang. I got a lot of shorties up under me. That sounds good until you get hit with the RICO, until your whole gang get arrested and everybody start cooperating and everybody start blaming you. Everybody gonna say they fear for their life. He made me do it. I was up under him. He was my lieutenant. I was just taking his orders. Then the prosecutor look at you and say he's a demon. He's responsible for the murders. He's responsible for the theft. He's responsible for the violence. It don't sound too good, do it? Young Thug and YSL ain't taught y'all niggas nothing. We seen how YSL was when Young Thug was free. He was talking about he's a top slime. He talking about I'm Mr. Slime. I'm YSL. I'm top hitter. I'm top dog out here. Now every time he go to court, he fake an illness. That's how bad it is. He trying to get the hell up out of there. We see 42 Doug talking about I'm ready to get out of jail. The living conditions are bad. Please put me in the feds. Everybody ain't built for jail. If Young Thug folded, what you think the hell you gonna do? You gonna fold twice as much as Young Thug? That's all I'm saying about this situation. So look at this and be like, I don't want to end up like Sheff G. How are you a rising rapper? How do you have hits after hits after hit and you still find yourself being involved in a RICO? Now, I'm not oblivious to what goes on. I'm not trying to take up for Sheff G, because I know he was beefing with people. I know he was talking about I'm a drill this, I'm a drill that, I'm a real gangster. So now he made the bed, so now he got to lay in it. But I just don't like the way this gonna play out, because I know everybody's gonna blame him. Everybody gonna say Sheff G made me do it. They gonna get 10 years, they gonna get 5 years, they gonna get 2 years. Meanwhile, Sheff G gonna be fighting for his life. Meanwhile, Sleepy Hollow gonna be fighting for his life. They gonna try to make it seem like they are demons, and that's just a flawed justice system. And the reason I say that, because the fix is already in. They finna blame Sheff G for everything. Have you guys heard some of the early reports about this case? They are saying that Sheff G supplied money to the guys for doing hits. Every time a rival was shot, Sheff G bought the guys jewelry, gave them steak dinners, and I'm looking at this whole situation like, what the hell y'all dudes doing? He ain't giving y'all big money. You mean to tell me for a 12-ounce steak, y'all taking out rivals? That don't make no sense at all. But listen to this news report, and we're gonna try to piece together this stuff, but listen very closely to this news report. Let's go.
We're going to pivot now to some breaking news. This morning, Sheff G, the man widely considered to be the leader of Brooklyn's drill rap music scene.
Let me stop it right there. For all you drill rappers, for all you rappers talking about I'm smoking on this pack, I'm smoking on that pack. You see Sheff G? You see how humble he look? Once the jury is off, once you ain't got that crisp line up, once you spend that time in jail, the facade is off. He looking like a man that want to come home. He looking like a man that's scared. All that gangster talk, he look like he's scared for his life right now. And I don't blame him, because you don't know what the future holds. Will you get out? Will them other 32 members cooperate? Or will you ever have a chance at freedom again? That's all I'm saying. But let's continue. He's only 24 years old. But let's go.
Is in handcuffs along with more than 30 other alleged gang members. And our own Lisa Evers was there as the arrests happened. She is joining us now from Brooklyn with the exclusive details. Take it away, Lisa.
Well, Chris, we're here at the 77th Precinct in Crown Heights, where suspects in this case, including popular drill rapper Sheff G, were taken into custody. Now, investigators say they allegedly used proceeds from drill music to fund gang activities, like paying and putting bounties on the heads of their rivals and rewarding their own members who obeyed their commands.
You hear that? That's the definition of a RICO. They saying that Sheff G was getting drill money. He was getting money rapping about violence and supplying it to his gang. Every time a rival was hit up, Sheff G would reward the gang members. Every time a rival was dead, Sheff G would reward the gang members with small trinkets, a little bit of money, supplied women to them, gave them steak dinners. And I'm like, damn, y'all don't value life that much? Y'all ready to risk it all for a steak? That's shameful. But let's continue.
Now, early this morning, we were the only media allowed in on the tactical briefing of more than 200 NYPD members of the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division and warrant squads. After a nearly 5-year investigation, their task was to take into custody more than 30 alleged gang members being charged with murder and attempted murder and a dozen non-fatal shootings.
You hear that? The reason why I say Sheff G is never getting out, because they got plenty of evidence against them. If you listen very closely, they are saying that they was monitoring them for 5 years. This is a 5-year investigation, and that's how the feds operate. You think you getting away with something because you ain't got arrested yet. Meanwhile, the feds just taking evidence, just writing down in their notes, and then when you least expect it, that's when they come and get you. And by the time you look up, they got all this evidence against you. And the guys that got arrested with them, they know there's no chance of getting out, so they gonna cop a plea, they gonna fold, and they gonna blame everything on Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow. Hell, even Sleepy Hollow might turn on Sheff G. That's how the gang go. The streets are not loyal to anybody. So why are you guys following the street code? Ain't nobody finna go do that time. We already know what's finna happen. Every gang member that got arrested, they family has said, just tell them what you know. Baby, please cooperate. They got the baby mama in the waiting room. Please, baby, the daughter needs you. Our kids need you. You gotta tell them what you know. And guess what's gonna happen? He gonna listen to it. He gonna think about that time spent away from his child, away from his woman. He gonna say, man, I gotta fold, I gotta tell. So what? The streets call me a rat. I still got a life to live. That's how people think. The other gang member, he gonna be sitting in the waiting room. His mama gonna be coming in there visiting him, talking to son, I'm getting older, I'm sick. You need to tell him what you know so I can spend my few last years with you. That type of stuff really goes on. And everybody say they don't like snitching. Everybody say they don't condone snitching. If you make the bed, you should lay in it. You should hold yourself accountable. But who's doing that in the streets? The streets don't go off accountability. The streets is just trying to get over on each other. That's all the streets is. So if they got a chance at freedom and snitch on you, what you think they're gonna do? They ain't gonna look at the judge and say, man, I'm sticking to the street code. I like the plea deal, but the streets just won't let me do it. Ain't nobody doing that. You tell me one nigga you know they done did that. We even seen Rollo got caught up in snitching. He was telling the police anything to get out. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, these are my thoughts on this whole situation. But I don't know how you guys feel about it. Share this video. Leave a comment. I like you guys. Peace.